This May 8th regular council meeting to order. All right, please rise for a moment of silence. Please salute the flag. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Bill, you want to do roll call, please?
Mr. Pezza, Ms. Cullen,
Here.
Mr. Rodriguez, Mr. Gordon,
Present.
Mr. Figueroa,
Here.
Mr. Johnson, Mr. Petrocchi,
Present.
Mr. Giuseppe.
Here. Okay, so we're going to start with public participation, so if anybody has anything, please go to the podium and state your name and address.
My name is Jesse Walker. I live at 320 Brook Street, and I was just wondering about the contract for the refuse and more details. I don't know if it's been talked about at previous council meetings.
It has. It went out to public bid, I think, 3 months ago?
Yeah.
About 3 months ago. Several people picked up their bid packets. The only person that bid the contract was Mascara, who we have now. Waste Management did not bid. They picked up a contract, right, Jim, to bid? They picked it up, didn't bid, and trying to think who else.
Republic.
Republic picked up a bid packet, and they did not bid. So we had one bidder.
And then how much is it going up?
The trash is going up, I think, 85%. Which if you look at every contract throughout, it's, and I have a paper, it's 100% in some areas. So it's in line with everybody else. I mean, there's no way it's going down.
All right.
So I think we have a good price. I mean, when they bid the contract, they handed their bid in, they didn't know who else was bidding, so. It was a sealed bid, it was opened on TV. Did we film it? We have people in the public. Matter of fact, I think some of the other waste companies were here, even though they didn't bid.
I didn't see what the price was.
Right.
Okay. That's it.
Okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Mary, you have anything?
I just have two things. First thing is I'm asking council to table motion 7 this evening, which is the adoption of the Passport parking app contract. Reason being is there were some changes from the initial proposal sent over from Passport to the contract that they sent over. So we need to work through that a little bit more before we can approve it. So I'm asking you to table that motion. And then on a positive note, I just want to let everybody know that myself and the chief applied through Tina Davis and Senator Sanacero for 4 electric e-bikes to be paid for and an ATV, and we were awarded all the money to purchase the 5 different vehicles, I'll call them, for the borough. So in a matter of a couple months, you'll see electric bikes being used by the police department, and an ATV that we'll be able to use for events and behind the canal and everything else. So I publicly want to thank State Rep Davis and Senator Sanacero for their continued efforts in supporting this borough and initiatives we're trying to achieve. So thank you. That's it.
Okay. Any other questions? There's no other public comments, so we'll go to number 2 on our agenda. Anybody, council, have anything?
I want to say something, if you don't mind.
Okay.
I want to tell people that if you see something that looks bad and you're afraid to call the police, please don't be afraid to call the police. It may save somebody's life. It may save somebody's stuff from getting stolen, something like that. So please, our police are in the office, they're ready to go, they're riding around town, they're everywhere. And also, I think that we should be mindful of our speed and our stop signs, because we're going to set a precedence in this town that we don't want anybody speeding or going through stop signs. So please, mind your stop signs and mind your speed. Anybody else? Go ahead.
Is that it?
That's it? Yeah.
Okay, anybody else? Number 2 on the agenda.
I'd like to make a motion to accept council meeting minutes for March 13th, 2023, and April 3rd for 2023, to accept the treasurer's report for February and March of 2023, to accept fire chief's report March and April for 2023, to accept the inspection department report for March 2023, to accept the public works report for March and April 2023, to accept the police report for March and April 2023, and to accept the harbor report for March and April 2023. And I'm not sure if I said March 13, 2023 for the council meeting accepting. I think I said something else, but.
Do I have a second? Second by Maria. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Number 3.
I'd like to make a motion to authorize a resolution to award the refuse contract to Solid Waste Management Incorporated, DBA JP Mascara and Sons, for 5 years with a 2-year option, based upon a bid submitted on March 16th of 2023. This motion is based upon the opinion of the borough solicitor that this bid was the lowest responsive and responsible bid.
I have a second. Second by Mr. Catroci. Questions or comments?
Let me make a comment. I
Yes,
just want to
please.
clarify, it's 5 years plus a 2-year option.
Mhm.
Okay.
Any other comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Number 4.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to authorize the letter from Jennifer Altman, Kimley Horn, and Associates dated April 25th, 2023, requesting a 90-day time extension to August 16th, 2023 for the Bristol Commerce Park subdivision, 75 Commerce Circle.
Second by Mrs. Cullen. Questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Number 5.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to authorize a resolution to adopt the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection Act 537 special study for sale of the Bristol Borough sewer system to the Bucks County Water and Sewer Authority.
Do I have a second? Second by Mr. Gorman. Questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Number 6.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to accept bid proposal dated May 2nd, 2023 from RNS General Contractors in the amount of $11,575 to provide all labor, material, and equipment to install inlet and retention basin at Ball Field parking lot off of Garden Street.
Second by Mrs. Figueroa. Questions or comments? Just so you know, we added, when we went out to bid on our road program, we added the ball field parking lot on Garden Street to get redone because it's in such bad shape. So we have a drainage problem that we're going to try to correct, and that's what that's for. Morrissey is the contractor that's doing the paving contract. Any other comments or questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Number 7.
Mr. President, I'd like to table the motion, number 7.
So I have, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion tabled. This has to be the fastest meeting in 20-some years. And
I'd like to make a motion,
I have her attendance. So.
everybody'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Wow.
Oh, you forgot, you have anything to say? All right. Nobody asked the chief if he wanted to say something.